Hello everybody, and hello neighbor.
Say that again?
Now this is one of the only games I think both needs no introduction, as well as a lot of introduction, so let's just start at the beginning. Back in 2016, the dev team TinyBuild released a trailer for the upcoming horror game Hello Neighbor. The player character, revealed to be named Nikki Roth in future versions, moves into a quaint suburban neighborhood only to discover that the neighbor across the street is, for lack of a better term, sketchy. He has a very strange house and a suspicious attitude, but most importantly, he has a very secure basement that might have some screams coming out of it. So as the good Samaritan that we are, and the fact that we live in suburban hell away from many police for miles, we decide to take the law into our own hands, breaking in, solving the neighbor's puzzles to see both the basement and the deep story that's hidden in this game. Along with the concept being announced, TinyBuild also promised that the game will have the neighbor being powered by an advanced AI algorithm that learns the moves the player makes in order to plan traps and cameras accordingly, and to make the player think on his feet. It was safe to say that the hype was real. Hundreds, if not thousands of people and channels played alpha after alpha of this game, and after the final pre-release version of Beta 3 came the final release. And the fan reaction?
It sucked!
Extreme bugs, difficult, hard, or just straight up stupid puzzles. An ending and storyline that left the lore confusing at best. All in all, people who were expecting this to be the final, polished, complete edition that they were promised since the very beginning, simply just sat down and went,
What? What the f-
Even die-hard fans like Kyle McKeon, who was actually a pretty big inspiration for me, until he started to make brain rot content.
Oh my god.
Oh, hell no, man. What the man? Get your ass.
Had this to say about the ending.
I don't know. I really don't know. Again, it just leaves so many loose ends. I was really hoping that Hello Neighbor, the final version, would clear up a lot of this information, and it never really did. It never really did.
Adding insult to injury, this was said on a video where he played a mod that gave the game a better ending. So, yeah. What seemed to be one of the pillars of 2010's horror games has become a C-tier, forgettable one-time play left to rot. But TinyBuild wasn't done. Oh no, they were just getting started. The next game up is Hello Neighbor Hide and Seek, a prequel game where we play as the neighbor's daughter, playing with our brother in imaginative hide-and-seek levels. In this game, we see both the death of the neighbor's wife and daughter, the latter of which was actually caused by the neighbor's son. It wasn't murder or anything, it was just him being angry at the time because, his mother just died. The game itself was perceived better than the first, but overall it was more of a spin-off than a continuation of, breaking into a house. After that was Secret Neighbor, a multiplayer game where you play as kids breaking into the neighbor's house. But one person secretly is the neighbor trying to catch everyone else. Think of it as a mix of both Hello Neighbor and Among Us, which makes me think, what a weird timeline it would be if we played this instead during the time that shan't be named. A few other games to mention, Hello Engineer, a mobile game called Hello Neighbor Diaries, a VR game called Search and Rescue made by the same company that made FNAF VR, but out of all of them, the one that sticks out the most is Hello Neighbor 2. This game started out as a very creepy demo, only accessible by download that you have to use as an archive to get now, where you play as what seems to be a night guard at a fair, and have to look out for this thing, a weird bird creature known as the Guest. Later the game got a more accessible and polished demo, also called Hello Guest. And I just have to say, the art style in both of these games are incredible. The way it has this almost dark, otherworldly aesthetic with the weird, almost Lovecraftian Slender Man creepypasta bird thing chasing after you, all within the Hello Neighbor style of cartooniness, I guess. I'm not even sure what I'm saying. It's good. It looks really good. I definitely have not played the original download version, and I also haven't played a prototype that was more polished. But this eventually became Hello Neighbor 2, where it's the neighbor again, and the bird guest thing only appears once, at the beginning, in a cutscene. That's it. Safe to say the otherworldly dark aspect of the game was lost without the actual guest, and the hype the game did have died immediately on release. And now, oh jeez, 8, soon to be 9 years later, the state of Hello Neighbor is weird to say the least. There's this open playtest for Hello Neighbor 3. Looks interesting, seems like they're going for a different art style. I don't know too much about it, but as for fan-made content, apparently the FNAF animatronics in the game now are fast, and apparently it all started with this Fast Fredbear mod.
Was that the...
But today, in the year of our Lord 2025, I have returned. I hope that transition worked out pretty well. So basically, at the end of each act, I'm going to give my review, obviously out of 10. Oh.
Hello Neighbor in the Big 25.
Yeah, that's the whole point of this video. It's supposed to be like, did Hello Neighbor deserve the hate?
Ow.
Okay, pardon that. There's your Declan cameo again. But at the end of each chapter, I'm going to give a rating out of 10. I'm also going to hold off from trying to see any hints online. But if it's been 2 hours for the first act, 3 hours for the second act, and 5 hours for the third, if I'm not able to solve it by then, I'm going to look up hints, and that'll definitely eat to the review of the final score, which is all of them combined. So I hope you guys will enjoy. VoiceOver me will be talking over this gameplay, in case if I'm ever silent, or if I don't describe what I'm doing in person, future me will do that. So anyways, let's begin. Let me see if I can... So already, I found negative. The best graphics it can give is 1707 by 960. VoiceOver me check to see if that even counts as HD. Before this formally starts, I just want to mention, cutscenes don't count as part of my time. They will count as part of the story elements, which will definitely go into the review. But for the sake of my time, and just time in general, I'm not going to include it. And if I did let as the cutscene play out, I'm going to remove it from the final time count. Anyway, let's continue. And... dead. Yeah, I know, yeah, PB it's always weird when I'm trying to say something normal, and I sound weird, like basement. It's weird. If you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you want me to do more of these introspection type videos, please comment it in the description. First attempt at climbing up this ladder, I realized that I'm an infant, so I can't do it. And when the neighbor chased after me, I realized that I should go to my house to get some boxes. Okay, there's one thing I remember. I know this is definitely... If I looked it up when I played it before, it doesn't count as looking it up yet. But I do remember there's this bowling ball thing. It's up there. So, oh, found another thing. You can't switch to an empty item slot. So you could just kind of have this box in your peripheral vision the entire time. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. Look. Yeah, you're so disappointed in me. So disappointed. Hold on. Is that part of the tree doesn't have any branches connected to it? Tiny build. Come on. Right now I'm definitely in very nitpick mode, but I don't know. I just am. Even this early, I feel my patience running low. I'm 5 minutes into this, and I already feel like I'm going insane. Positive so far for this game in general, at least. I love the art style. It used to be more realistic, but then became more cartoony. I honestly think that was a good change from the alphas. At least from Alpha 1, because Alpha 1 especially looked a bit too realistic. I think I actually changed my mind on this, because I actually came across this video by this guy named Sydney Crusher, and it's a mod that brings back the realistic alpha look of the game, and it looks really good. So I really cannot make heads or tails on whether one is better than the other. So at this point, I'll just leave it up to you. Do you prefer the extra cartoony look or the previous look, which in hindsight does look, if not cartoony, definitely very surreal. Anyway, back to the video. Up. I grazed your hair and I missed. After getting tired of stacking boxes, I decided to go around the neighbor's house and see what I can do behind it instead. I'm now officially inside the house. You do not see me. You do not see me at all. You look like you didn't notice me. Okay, whatever. Also, just notice this. The neighbor's house is supposed to be the weird one, but this house has like a mini house on top of the house. That's something for this guy, not you, Mr. Actually Good Neighbor. I now present the neighbor's AI in action. Okay, he somehow broke through the window telekinetically. Can you even make it up here? Oh, what? Okay, isn't the glue supposed to stun you, not kill you? Okay, what? Oh yeah, the dream sequences. Heading towards the lore. There they go. The dream sequences are pretty good, I gotta admit. Yeah, so this is actually a pretty good way to talk about the lore. Showing that he got into a car accident and stuff like that. Yeah, so I'll give props to that. Okay. After an embarrassingly long time, I finally was able to stack all the boxes and get onto the second floor. And I'll grab one box to break this window. Okay, so this is what I remember. I have to get a bowling ball somehow, and then that allows this to be flicked. Well, first of all, what? Oh yeah, this. Okay. First lock of the video. Oh, car key. That's nice. Okay, progress. Can I hit it from here? Now with car key in hand, we get to unlock the magnet gun. Oh, magnet gun. This is actually pretty cool. So it allows you to like grab stuff from a distance. Oh, flah. I was going to let you do exercise, but nope. This is actually a pretty good concept, a magnet gun, to allow you to get items. It's not a bad idea. And so far it's only been like 10 minutes of playing this game. It did take a long time to load though, so that might dock something. Now with magnet gun equipped, I proceeded to wander about trying to attract something. Anything. Oh, I think I remember. So I have to get the bowling ball so it like switches the lever down while I'm on it. We're getting somewhere. So I'm gonna flick that. Okay, there we go. So now I have to find the elusive bowling ball. Let me see if any random item will do it. Oh, it might. Just need to run. Please work. I don't want to find the bowling ball. Okay, fine. I'll find the bowling ball. At this point, I just literally start to look everywhere to find something to progress. I found a flashlight. Flashlight. Nice. I don't really need it in this one, but it's just nice to have. Oh, I've seen this one. Yeah, see, this is actually pretty smart. Showing, like, him burying the body of his dead wife. That's actually pretty smart. It's a bowling ball in my house. Why does that look like the default me? I need this. Do not get rid of this. Wait a minute, I have an idea. I know there's something in here. I know there's something. Yes, the wrench. No, not that. This. Oh, lockpick. Oh, I remember these. These allow, like, one-use things, I think. Okay. Come here. I don't think I need the crowbar for this chapter, but this act, or whatever you want to call it. But I'm gonna take it anyway. Oh, there's Monsieur Bowling Ball. Okay, I'll just remember that, because I need to at least use the wrench one. Hey, what's up the watchtower? Oh. That's nice. Okay. So, this I do remember. There's multiple ways to solve the puzzles. You can either go up there, like with the wrench, or you can use the bowling ball, which is the big one right here. So, that's actually pretty fast, respectively. One key into the basement. And this I remember, like, there's no real ending, and we get kidnapped.
Basement number 1. I thought it would only take me a few minutes to get through the entire basement, but it actually took longer than I expected. So here's some clips of that.
Oh, the exit is very close. Hey, oh, I remember this. Have to go around, get the generator. Shouldn't be too difficult. Break. He just comes out there every single time. I have an idea. Want to shoot some hoops. I want it to sound very catchy, but my lack of English makes it extremely bad. Because I can't English word. I can't even pretend to be bad at English. I just am. And I've been speaking English all my life. Please just let me live this one time. This one time. Continue like this for a while. Oh, no. Okay, that legitimately scared me for a second. Oh yeah, he placed these, like, bucket traps. Let's see if you're here. Wait a minute. What if I'm just faster than him? A little bit too close. Hey. How you doing? Just blankly staring at me through your fridge door. It's not a fridge, this is a washing machine. I mean, strangely the way to have a door through that. But it's fitting for you. How about you can just crawl over me that... Okay, that didn't work. If you could just fall over to me quickly, I would love that. Okay, that actually worked out perfectly. Okay. Now I just need to get to that generator. Yeah, this is the room with the flashlight. So obviously this date, I am literally losing my ability of proper grammar. I don't know why. I legitimately don't know why. This is not even a bit. I'm, like, dead serious. I don't know why I do that sometimes. And the neighbor's here. Fantastic. I can use it. Screw you. Just want to live. Oh, isn't this like in like a later actually have to put these into here and it does something. I mean, obviously it shoots out the ball, but I remember there being like a puzzle like that. Just need to figure out a way to open this gate. Water. Okay, so this is actually a good way to see the AI progress. So far, like the basic ideas of Hello Neighbor being shown through this act, and so far they're executed pretty well. Look, you were there? You literally did see me through the walls. So far... Oh, come on. Oh, you're stuck back there! Yeah, the physics are always going to be jank in this game. I just need to get used to that. Like that. I'm just literally tripped and I no clip. Is this Hell Neighbor the... Oh, you're there? Why? And where is... And how do I unlock the generator? I really hope this isn't the time when I have to look up something, because that's gonna definitely dock points. Okay. Yeah. So the wire goes up around, and then it just goes away. It's not the light, because that's something completely different. How am I... Okay, I remember looking up a tutorial where it's just like you have to stack this. I think that actually might be what I'm supposed to do. I mean, a bit weird that you have this entire wire and it doesn't really amount to anything, but okay. That's not okay. That's definitely not okay. No. This is really gonna be a one box at a time thing, because I need like at least a item to get rid of these cameras. I mean, look at them. It's like Big Brother with all these cameras.
Despite being a simple plan and concept, it was definitely a bit annoying to fully execute.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do this. Just run. What if I just stack with bricks? I mean, these have one of these collisions are janky even for Hello Neighbor standards, so I probably shouldn't.
I tried stacking with some other items, but it seems like boxes were the only viable option.
Yeah, no, that's way too janky. You stack up on boxes and then stack up on boxes. I don't know. My head hurts. I just felt sick today. I just don't know why. I just feel off today. Don't let me live. Can you just please let me finish? Because, you know, if this takes too long, I have to make this act lower than usual. And I would have if you just stepped out of the way. Won't budge? Okay. I'll make you. Oh. Okay. That worked. Kind of. No. Number 2, I at least want to place the block. I at least want to place the box. Oh, come on. Really? At least this gives me a chance to restock the boxes and be over here. Is that good enough for you, Mr. Neighbor? Might have been. Nope. How do I just make you step in your I was trying to make him step in his own bear trap. Okay, here we go again. Here we go again! Never mind. Hey, come out. You stepped on it and you didn't get hurt. Are you kidding me? Okay, I'm pretty sure that was at a point possible. But that is complete and utter. I've been very nice to you, neighbor. So far this act has been pretty well made. Pretty well made. Why do I sound like that? So far, this act is pretty well made, pretty fun, a bit of jank, but you don't actually get trapped on your own bear trap? Are you kidding me? For that, we get this. That wasn't enough. Run. And I run. You have to listen to me sing because of copyright. Come on. What was that? Okay, one more. Please work. Yes! Now how do I escape? Oh. Through this conveniently placed pile of trash. Yep. That sounds like I'm criticizing it, but no, it definitely makes sense. Especially for everything else in here. Okay. End of Act 1. Yeah, I remember this. There's a hallway. Can't actually beat it. I remember that. Then you get kidnapped. Yeah, these locks, they don't actually exist. So all in all, edited me, take all the data and give it a review. First of all, it took me around 54 minutes and 24 seconds to complete, mainly due to me not knowing what to do. Puzzles themselves made sense, they weren't too overly complicated, and I do like that it gave you options on how to solve it. My main gripe is with the basement. The gate to the generator has this wire coming from it. Usually that would imply where I need to go in order to activate it. If I just removed the wire, it would be a bit more obvious for me to just stack the boxes. It overall was a good, almost tutorial level. It definitely shows what the game is about, and for that I'll give it an 8 out of 10. On to Act 2. Okay, into Act 2, we've been officially kidnapped, and... Wait, is that blood? Okay, I did not realize, but there's blood on the character now. Huh. Pretty dark edition, but pretty cool. Oh, just one thing I don't get, it seems like someone came in and let us out, or somehow that thing being knocked over there allowed this to get opened. I don't know. I'm not sure that's really as... I mean, it's nice that I don't have to do, like, a puzzle to get out, but I wonder if there's, like, an actual story reason why we got out. Maybe there could have been, like, rust on this, and it could have been, like, a really rusty door. Yeah, so there is a reason for the escape. Apparently the neighbor's son was in there with him, which, I don't know about you, simply showing a cardboard cutout doesn't make clear that he's in there, even though the cutout is of the neighbor's son. Just feels weird to me and more like a retcon than actual lore. Well, the doll. That's a good hint. That's a good hint to the future games. Okay. Now, this one I remember being the most confusing, at least at first, because you had to do all these pipe puzzles, which I didn't even know that you had to do. I just looked up a tutorial. So hopefully I'm not as stumped this time. But otherwise I have to dock points. Police have to be so far away that this guy's, I think it's Nick. I think the main character's name is Nick. That his parents hasn't come and called for anyone yet. Okay. Can't interact with that one yet. Now on the surface we see the Act 2 house, and I have to say, the layout and look of it is great. It shows the neighbor is starting to build his Frankenstein of a house that he's known for, with continuity to the previous house. And that's very cool. So I need to put a valve there. Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Just casually break your own window. Did all this. There's also just red for the front door. I just wanted the flashlight anyways. Yeah, see, now it's evening. Pan. TF2. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so the wrench is pretty easy to find. Okay. Oh yeah, there's a shop room up here. This Act 2 is only the most unique out of the 2. I was going to say the 2, but then I realized it was the 3, but then I actually said 3. Anyways, This one is definitely the most unique because none of the houses actually look like this in the alphas. They're like the first two. This is like an intermediary between the first house, Alpha 2, and the third house, which is at the start of Alpha 2, which is a nice, unique change of pace. It's nice having something that the fans didn't know be in the final game. It allows people that have been following for a long time to experience something new, as well as to like naturally progress the story, which is nice. Nice. So far, good points. Good points for this act. Bear. Now what do I do? Because I know the shark just kill me. After milling about for a bit, I stumbled upon something that was actually very vital for the act. What's in here? Oh. Okay. So that's gonna be important. I hope so. I think so. I'm pretty sure. This has to do with something. If I turned that on, how do I get to turn this on? Hey, come on, just give me... Okay. What? Oh, I remember this one. I'm an adult now. Yeah, it's like a ride and it's supposed to show, and again, I really like these dream segments. Wasn't expecting this, but I was really off-put by the fact that he long jumped at me. Hello, sir. I would like to buy one ticket for this ride. Okay, thank you, sir. I do like these segments because they're kind of like its version of like the FNAF minigames. It's different from the main gameplay, but fits with the style enough so it convey the lore in a way that makes sense with the series. I mean, look at this. This just fits with the style, and it really just provide like what the story is about. It's a small world If Hell Neighbor got to the point where it could make an amusement park, this would definitely be one of the rides, and I would be pretty terrified. You know what that means, but it does it in a way that's subtle. I won't say, I mean, it's pretty explicit, but it's unique, it's creative. I'll give them that. And after that dream sequence, I found another thing that was vital. Oh! There's a lever there. Little lever. Little lever. The trap right here. It didn't seem like it affected him before, but I hope it does. Now it's back to box stacking. But since I don't have a house to go to, the neighbor decides to be the biggest nuisance he could possibly be. The best way to go. Oh! Another one of the dream sections. Oh, yeah, the hospital bed. Again, this is very clever. I really like that. Capture. Just capture. Just capture. Come on. Give me a break. Give me a break. How much is my flashlight off? Oh, come on. Really? Doing this, neighbor? Give me some quiet after you kidnapped me? I made it hit the invisible wall. Now, sometimes the AI is really annoying, sometimes it's really clever, and sometimes it's just stupid, because how did he not notice me? See, I'm literally right here and he doesn't notice me. But because I really want to get... Oh, come on! I mean, that was kind of cool, but not what I wanted to do. For some reason, sometimes when I tap it, it doesn't go down. Neighbor! Please! Just let me hit the lever at least! Get away! Come on. Really? Oh. Is this actually supposed to be the base box? Like... I don't think this is in any other version besides, like, maybe Alpha 4. Did I give you a bit too much praise, Hello Neighbor? Do you want criticism? Look at the cameras! Let me grab the box. You can kill me now. There we go. Finally. What does that do now? Well, the meter went up. I think I have to, like, do all the pipes, and then that allows me to do this, and then that allows the thing to be open. You can barely... That was literally looking at the top of the drawer. What? I tripped? Eventually, after finding all the other switches and flicking them, I saw that the valve was overflowing. Oh, you sneaky little... I can find one more then. I can find one more. Yes, I knew it. That's all that matters. That is all that matters to me. Yes. You're gonna be my best friend now. Absolute best friend. Now with what I thought was all the valve notches turned, I was able to flood this room. It was a pain to get out of though. Okay, yeah, now I'm actually getting this. Now I just had to go back to the boiler room, flick it to cold, and then... nothing. I tried to turn the valves in reverse order as well as anything else I can think of, but I just gave up and went back to stacking boxes. Eventually when I was stacking, OBS cut off because I was out of storage for the footage. But I got to the front door with the red key ending, as the red key was on the other side of the door, and I felt great. But eventually I learned something. See this faucet? Yeah, this one drains the shock room. And in order to complete the rest of the act correctly, I had to get to it. Now, before I go into detail on what you're supposed to do after this, in my defense, there wasn't really a flat ground to let me stack boxes, and simply just extending it outward to let me walk on it would put me in a position to intentionally see that I can get to it. But honestly, this is probably just on me and I'm just coping for being blind. Anyway, after emptying the shark room, in the center there's a shovel, and with it you are supposed to go down and unbury this patch of dirt. And inside of this coffin, it gives you the dollhouse key. The dollhouse itself is located beyond the door that was blocked by the shark room, and down this ladder to the room where it's actually in. After unlocking the dollhouse, you see that there are doors in the house, and once you interact with them, this actually unlocks the doors in the neighbor's actual house that you couldn't get to before. Which overall is a really creative puzzle, so good on you, Tiny Build. After this, you have three options. You can either ignore the dollhouse and go downstairs and activate this valve, somehow I forgot about and totally could have done, and pull this steam generator thing. I mentioned that it's steam powered because it's different from the other generators in the game. Anyway, now you have access to the trampoline. Provided you stack some boxes, this gives you the first of three endings. Ending 2 is the accurate version of the ending I did get. What you need to do is open this dollhouse door so you can access this heater room, and then flick it to cold. If you fill to the section up earlier, it freezes, allowing you to just walk right through to get the red key. No box stacking required. Finally, ending number 3 is the crowbar ending. If you go and unlock the bathroom in the dollhouse, it will obviously unlock the real bathroom. But, do you see this guy, Emmett's cousin? Yeah, he's got the crowbar. You have to bring him up to the dollhouse and place him on that toilet. You have to then go back down, and then he's back and bigger than ever. He also has the crowbar in a size that you can use. Take off the planks and you're good. The thing about this ending in particular is that even though it's cool to see this mind-bending, almost Inception kind of puzzle, I'm not sure how it fits into a game about breaking into and admittedly impossible to build house. Then again, later we fight the literal embodiment of darkness and evil itself, so I digress. Now for the review. This act took around 1 hour and 30 minutes, though since I ran out of space for footage, I'm just guesstimating. Anyway, all in all, this act is everything that Hello Neighbor can do right. It has interesting puzzles, a cool house, and multiple ways of completing it. Obviously it's annoying that you can't be in a safe spot other than hiding, but it makes sense since you're literally trapped in this house. If you have enough patience to try and hide in closets and use distraction like how the game developers intended, it would be fun for you. Overall, I would give this act a 9 out of 10. And ultimately, for me personally, the only real downside was my own stupidity. Like, I really could have just stacked up some boxes and gone to the faucet. Anyways, on to Act 3. We begin with Nicky, now all grown up, being evicted from his apartment. We don't actually know why, but maybe it's for rent or something.
Give me rent.
You'll get your rent when you fix this damn
game! Anyways, Nicky unpacks his stuff at his old house, in a way very reminiscent of the Alphas, and then sees the shadow thing out his window. And then after taking a nap, the act really begins with this very cool cutscene. I did skip the cutscene when I played it, the part you saw was edited in, but either way it wouldn't count for time. Here it is. In Hello Neighbor 2, the house comes back, but it's normal again. So what exactly is that supposed to mean then? At least in the alphas, I'm not sure what it is in the final version. Okay. So the act begins. So what I need is a key card and crowbar. And there's the elevator too. Okay, this is gonna be a lot. Yeah, I remember one of these. We have to do the box method to get over yet again. Almost there. Yep, I was right. Okay. Yep, and I knew it. Okay, so I think, pretty sure this is optional, but I just remembered this, so I want to do it. Okay. On the roof now. Oh wait, no, this is actually important. There's the umbrella, which allows you to like fly like a pond. That is like a room that allows you to get like the double jump ability, I think it is. Okay, so this is actually pretty important. Glad I remembered that. Oh yeah, this is a weird thing. We have to put a globe in there. A frozen globe. Does something. There's a combination here as well. A nail gun. What? Was that the neighbor's leaf blower? I'm just going around from place to place right now. Okay, so there's the crowbar. This pod needs to cool down. So that's definitely one thing. Here's another definitely cameo.
I like spaghetti. I think it's very your right.
Act 3. Most chaotic act of them all.
What a stigma.
Again, apologize for the brain rot. Let's see if there's anything down here. Right now I'm not even... Right now I'm just confused. I'm not really confused, I'm just bewildered. That's the best thing. Not really. I know this is gonna appear. It's like the poster child for this entire game. But I just don't know exactly where to go. Okay, green key for that. Very, very fun. 8-bit. Oh, isn't this a reference to 8-bit Ryan? That's 8-bit ramen. Yeah, I think I remember that. Flashlight. You're gonna be my best. Yeah, there's a key card. Okay, so I just need to melt that. Okay. Now I know what to do. could have if I hit that. There's also the wrench I need to do again. This one. Come on. You are important. Yes. Come on, just lever, right? Come on. Let me get everything off first. How does that not work? Yeah, pieces of cake. I remember this like it's all the way from Alpha 4. Yes, magnet gun. But yeah, apparently that like there's a cake Easter egg from if you do this puzzle correctly. Golden key. Come on, the key's not magnetic. Oh, this is like the security room. There is another door that leads into that room, so it's not gonna be important. But I need that key to open the door. Door in the ceiling, nice. Here's my idea. I throw it so it can come closer to me, or do absolutely nothing. Okay, now I'm just confused. How am I supposed to get that? Okay, I'll get back to that then. Hello there. Oh, come on. My head. Now I'm going in loops. Oh! Okay. So that is important. That is really, really important. At this point, I have way too many items, so I'm gonna leave the flashlight and umbrella here. The magnet gun is staying here. Opened. I don't know why there's just a ladder behind an elevator door. That's a bit weird. But it's open. That's what matters. Oh yeah, the trolley. That's gonna be interesting. Another door in the ceiling. Probably should have kept the umbrella, but it's going smooth so far. And all the way up. And this is where I need the gramophone, I think. I mean, I could do the thing again where I just stack boxes, but that's gonna take so much time. For something that's probably optional. Nothing in there. Something in there. Okay, you know what? Since all these boxes are here, I'm gonna do like the cheating kind of box stack method I did on Act 2. Okay, what is in here? What is that thing? What happens next led me down a rabbit hole of insanity and ensured that this act will be miserable and bring me to my heels. Wait, what happened to... Oh, is it... Oh, it's a giant magnet. I can't bring anything magnetic into here. Unless I turn this off. After this point, I was just on a wild goose chase trying to figure out the answer to that question. I found the sunroom that only opens at noon, and then the moon room that only activates at night. I then activated the trolley so I can get to higher levels. There's also this section where I'm like in the mall and I have to get to the other end, but I couldn't figure it out. Okay, this isn't a tutorial. You don't want to hear all that. I didn't like doing all of that, and now I actually want to make this video before the end of this year. So I'll just go into detail on one puzzle in particular, the one that really broke me, the Frozen Globe puzzle. Before I do though, I just want to show you this clip. What? I also just want to mention that the crowbar cooled down, so I moved the planks. Now, first thing to mention, when I got the globe, I had no idea why it was unlocked, but apparently it's because all of these levels were flicked. Now, the tennis ball things first seen in Act 1 knocks them off, but in order to stop that, you have to get this green gramophone to grow these plants, making a barrier. Then flick all switches, and then the gate will be down. Now, I think I did the level puzzle eventually, but somehow I got the globe before that, so maybe it was because the power was off or something, I don't know. What matters is that I actually have the globe. Before I move on, I just want to mention that I got this Space Jam achievement, obviously after I threw some hoops. The thing about it is that only 8.1% of all Steam owners of Hello Neighbor actually have this achievement. 8.1%, baby! Putting the globe aside for a second, there's this room, with this painting of said room, with the items you need to place in the proper places. That was a lot of repeated words, but I think you get the idea. But out of all the items, the guitar there was missing. In order to find said guitar, you have to go here and flick this valve, causing it to burst. That will unlock the vault room. This place will be important. With the guitar inside, then bring it up to the room and place it down. Then when you match the image, it'll open up the generator. Turn it off and unfix the key card, which is nice, and then put the globe in the fridge, put the generator back on, and then go back down and get the globe and put it on the grid stand, and finally, the room is frozen. Now, what I've been saying has pretty much been the pitch of the idea and not the actual puzzle itself. The reality is that this puzzle was so annoying. You have to get the painting items in the perfect position in order for it to be unlocked. And even after I unlocked it, I somehow messed it up and had to do it all again. And it was so tedious going from one side of the house to the other side. And the fact that the puzzle seemed to have little to no connection besides the two wires connecting the picture to the generator and the generator to the painting. It would have been way more simple if the items were just like in fixed sections, and once they're placed down, they just stay there, or if there are better ways to adjust them and place them down. Also, you might have noticed that I both got and used the keycard by this point. So why didn't I just go into the basement then? The answer is that I did. What? But I couldn't complete it. Whenever I got to this specific point, the shadow thing just jumps at me and I couldn't get past. Which means I have to go back and get all the unlockable abilities. But back on track. The frozen room had this red gramophone, and opposite to the green one that shrinks the plants. Conveniently, I knew a room blocked by plants, so I used it there. Now, just note that this mannequin here will be important, but I didn't know that. All I knew was that in this room would be a very fulfilling reward for all of this hard, tedious, annoying work. This was just another way to get... I spent hours doing all of this, just to see an alternate entryway. I was enraged, insulted. I now need to resort to an act I dared not to do before. Invisibility! Are you... Okay. Thank you to the gaming world, the toy I looked up, for telling me what to do. Because I would have never figured it out. The crouch. This, I can't move when I'm in this position. And I'm invisible. And I now know what I actually need to get. I need to get chips, orange juice, pickles, liquid pain, and, I guess pink sauce in a jar. I would have never, ever figured this out. Like, in hindsight, it kind of makes sense, but when I see crouch, I think I should just crouch behind something. Not, like, stay crouched. Before I move on, I just want to mention that there was indeed a list for these items. And it was removed from the game. Why? Oh. I am invisible. And I can't pick up items either without going uninvisible. Oh, get in, come on. Where did it go? How did it go all the way over there? That literally makes no sense. Even my Hello Neighbor logic that doesn't make any sense. Just get in. Okay. Finally, pickles and liquid pain. Or prime. What's apple juice? I was gonna make a joke like liquid pain, prime, what's the difference? But no, it's apple juice. Fair play. Tiny Bill, you didn't go that low. And yes, I know prime came out way after Hello Neighbor. It's a joke. Just kidding. It's a joke. I've lost my mind in this game already. So that's the best you got. That's the best I got. Oh. Oh, thank you. I guess. He's actually helping me, in a sense. Eventually, when I was doing all of this, I decided to reflect on my own sanity. I'm losing my mind. I have been taking breaks. I am not one of those guys that does like an entire video in one session. No, I would have lost my mind a while ago if that was the case. But how? I literally put the pickles there, and it ended up over there. That makes no sense. Just get in. Okay, there we go. Got that in. Okay, what else fell out? Liquid paint. Apple juice, whatever you want to call it. Go inside of the cart. Okay, there we go. Oh, you. Okay, just get in the cart. Come on. Why won't you go in the cart? Just go inside. Where did it go? Where did it go? Okay. Okay. Now. Okay, go away. Are you kidding me? Why won't you just go in this cart? Come on. Just enter the cart. I'm not asking too much for you. I just want you to go into the cart. Liquid paint. Jeez, he is spazzing out. I mean, it's funny, but it's definitely very glitchy. Go in the cart, you bottle. Finally. Okay. Okay, sir. I have all of my products ready to be bought. Yep. Thank you so much, sir. Okay. Okay, so invisibility is cool, but I want to know what's behind this door. Bacon. Crouch in this door, that should... Okay. What is this? What's in here? It's just this. Now, I didn't want to go back to blindly going about the house to try to progress, so I decided to look up another hint. I said I wouldn't use too many hints at the beginning, but trust me when I say that I needed those hints. Okay, I said I wouldn't count this as a hint demerit, but I just might. Because I have to jump onto the trolley to jump above. What I'm trying to say here is that there's this red gate, and you obviously need a red wrench to get past it. You have to jump on top of the trolley, jump over the gate, and then get the red wrench which is inside of it. Oh, come on! As you can imagine, it was pretty difficult. Yes, yes, yes. Now, all I need to do is... Oh, wait a minute. Wait just a minute. I have an idea. I have a pretty good idea. I said stack, not fall, I said stack. Okay. I was trying to stack the boxes so I can stand on the pipe and then just jump over. Okay. Let's just take this from the top. Okay. Trolley. No, are you kidding me? You are so fast. How am I supposed to time this correctly? Can you please run me over? I thought they kill you. Oh, come on. Okay. I'm back here. Once more. Just let me get on the trolley. Oh, come on! How is that fair? Why? Why? Like, how am I supposed to time this completely flawlessly with the plank in my way? If it wasn't for this plank, this would be infinitely better. Just get rid of this single plank. You are the bane of everything that's wrong with this reality. You are the I was gonna go on a long rant, but I'm so tired that can't even be that insane. Come on. Yes. Yes. Yes, come to me, Charlie. Come to me. And now... Oh, come on! What was that? I jumped perfectly, and it flew me to the right. Are you kidding me? Hi, neighbor. Come on, Mr. Charlie. Come on. Maybe I just jump. I just jump. Finally! Yes! I can undo this. Go up here. Okay, you know what? I'm fine. I'm just so glad I can finally do that. I am just so relieved that I was able to do that. When I got up, I saw that I was blocked by the plants. Luckily, I knew the exact remedy to fix the situation. Shrink plants at the sound of Nick. Shrink, you tomatoes. Shrink. As you can tell, I'm now in psychosis. Why do all of this pain and suffering with the Charlie? I hear you ask. Well, it's because this latch over here has the gears to the magnet. Throw something in these gears, and then it stops. And then you can go down and get all your magnetic stuff back, as well as the green key. I also checked to see what's on top of the windmill, but it was only a mannequin, which will play a role very soon. And I was able to find an area to float down to this plateau, I guess, and in that was a seed for the golden apple. I never actually got the apple in-game because it does nothing but give you an achievement, and I already want to finish this game already. Anyways, now with the green key, I was able to unlock the Nightmare School. Now for some trials and errors. Okay, I got a new ability. I know what to do here. Get out of the way, mannequin. Okay, now I have the pushback ability. Yep. Get him, Georgie. Learn to stand up for yourself. Okay, that's right. Punchin', baby! By the way, I had to fix that frame by frame because DaVinci decided to not track properly. Anyways, now I have to do the cake mannequin puzzle. Yes, I looked this up too. I looked the last few puzzles for this act because I was just sick of it and I wanted to get it done. To get all the cakes, all of the mannequins at that little party room, that'll give me the shotgun. And with the shotgun, I put it into the grinder up there. Then I flick a switch to make it go out like the weird horn thing. And that allows me to shoot targets. And then that allows me to unlock the red key. Then I either have to be extremely fast or shoot the key to knock it down. So I collected all the cake and all the mannequins. And after some extreme jank, party commence. Wait, what did I do wrong? Do I have to be facing the right way? Oh yeah, wait, no, you're not stand up. Come on, just stand up. See, what are these physics? I know what to do. I place them properly. And... Screw you, neighbor. Okay, finally! Now give... Okay, finally. I now have the shotgun, and with it, I was able to do the red key puzzle. And let me just say this. This is one of, if not the single worst puzzle I've played in a video game. Now I need to shoot you. Wait, no. You. And you. Yeah, as you can see, there's a little pedestal there, but it's blended in. It's going to be very hard to see it. Okay, and here's where it starts to become a little bit unfair. See, I shoot it, that unlocks this, but then that locked up again after I reset everything. So I have to time it absolutely perfectly to be correct. So that's what I tried to do. Oh no, I ruined it. I have to do it all again. See what I mean? See what I mean by it being unfair? If you don't, let me just reinform you on how devastating this was. The only way I was able to bring the gun was to go all the way back up and throw the gun back in, then go all the way back down to the puzzle room. But you also saw me hit this button that brought the gate down. That's the reset button. And whenever you fail the puzzle, you have to press it in order to do the puzzle again. Meaning you have three options. You either have to nail the puzzle perfectly and escape that gate, escape the reset gate after you press the button, or be forced to climb all the way back up. And yes, all of them are as difficult as you think they are. Go inside. Okay, I have the gun. Again, so basically the gist is that I have to just get good. I just have to be quick, and I have to reset. Are you here, Mr. Neighbor? And it's locked. This is absolutely awful. The shooting thing is fine, but having to time it perfectly is just ridiculous. Like, why? And I hit that. Why did it undo it? Oh, come on. Okay. Reset. You, and then you. Come on! And now I have to do the whole process again! Are you kidding me? Why, Tiny Build? You could have just made it a simple shooting minigame. Which, fun fact, is exactly what they did all the way back in Alpha 1 of this game. Go in there. It's like you have to be so spastic with this. Like no margin of error at all. Come on. Oh, come on! The bullet knocked off the basketball and hit the vase. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Let me out! Like, this is speed this character does not have. If I hit it twice, it resets? Why? What are you wrong there? All of them are green. Are you kidding me? Now I have to go all the way around again. Like, I get it. It's not a difficult puzzle by any means. It's just stupid. Okay. Another time. Like, how is that supposed to work?
Did I ever tell you what the definition of insanity is? Insanity is doing the exact same fucking thing over and over again, expecting to change. That is crazy.
I am going to lose my mind. Why? Why, Tiny Build? Why would you do this? What type of sane person would ever want to do this? Why?
One eternity later.
Finally! Now I just have to shoot the bullet from... I have to shoot... Okay. Okay, I remember. I have to shoot bullets, and then I have to use these bullets to hit through the crack. Finally! Finally! It's not even satisfying that I finally got this. This is the worst puzzle in any game I've ever played. I am dead serious about that. Wait, how do I escape now? Why are both the doors locked? How do I get out? Are you kidding me? I'm soft locked? No, there has to be a way. There has to. Neighbor, please help me. Let me out. Or just kill myself like that. Okay, fine by me. Let's have to trip on a bucket. Like, what was that tiny build? Nothing about that was fun. That was pure misery. Now, after that cardinal sin of game design is the Nightmare Pantry, and after some absolutely annoying cup stacking, the rest of it was okay. You also have to use these dots to make platforms, which is creative, and as far as this game goes, it's not half bad. Once I completed it, I now have the double jump, completing all the unlockable abilities. Now, it's time for the basement. Using my invisibility, I was able to pass the shadow thing. Then I ended up in a familiar location. Bricks again. And now I just have to stack, yet again. Maybe not? That's weird. Weird voices coming from over there. There's no way I can climb with bricks, right? Could I? I don't see any other way to do this. Oh yeah, the double jump. I'm stupid. I am stupid. There. Go away. That's convenient. Oh, I'm still holding something, but it's glitched. Okay. And with this door ends Act 3. So now let's move into the review, before we go into the finale. First off, this took me an unbelievable 6 hours, 23 minutes, and 42 seconds. And unlike the previous acts that could be chalked up to my sheer stupidity, here the puzzles themselves are stupid. Speaking of them, the ones that do connect are so far apart it's borderline guesswork to figure out which activates where and how this puzzle connects to that puzzle. You also have to do all of the puzzles, which kind of makes sense in a normal puzzle game, but this is Hello Neighbor we're talking about. My biggest personal gripe is the house itself. This house was supposed to be the poster child and ultimatum of this game, and the Dr. Seuss Tim Burton-esque aesthetic looked incredible to me. To see it in this state is such a shame. Overall, this act gets a 3 out of 10 if I'm being generous. Like, that shooting game alone is a crime. So the finale starts with this boss fight against the neighbor, where you have to do certain puzzles so you can knock him down so you can get to the house on his back. Though the white void area looked cool, it was boring to play overall and even more boring to watch. So since this video is almost over, I made this extremely out of order montage. Enjoy!
Nope.
Did I ever tell you the definition of insanity?
Victory.
Yes! Okay. So I think now is the shadow boss, right? Oh no, it's this. Here's the shadow guy. Simming posters. See, these nightmare lore sections are very good. Like, you can really express the story in a very surreal way. Yeah. What's this? Hang on. I'm not gonna go in there yet. Okay, yeah, that's the exit. Okay, guess that's it. He's in the basement. Okay. Now it should be the shadow boss fight. And it was! and after defending my younger self a few times from the shadow thing, I got the ending. Now I'll keep this quick so we can do the actual review. This section took me 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 53 seconds. And even though the bosses are creative, they weren't that interesting, really. The story that was trying to be conveyed by them, it just remains muffled. Like, why is the neighbor trapped in this house if he's still alive? Is this just Nikki's perception of the neighbor, like his trauma being put away? I don't know. The act itself gets a 4 out of 10 for me. Now, the final score ends up being 6 out of 10. So to answer the question at the beginning of this video, did Hello Neighbor deserve the hate? Yeah, kinda.